Bridging the gap between archery and rifle hunting, crossbows have seen a rise in popularity as the technology gets lighter, faster, and more accurate. With the Whitetail Diaries crew, 10-point crossbows have been the choice for a multitude of hunts, and we're always excited for the new models. This year, 10-point crossbows dropped the all-new TRX Ultra, and Wade's going to give it a test run. Shooting at up to 515 feet per second with precision-engineered accuracy that delivers 3-inch grouping at 100 yards. The TRX Ultra is the fastest, most accurate crossbow on the market, hands down. This week on the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries, we're in northwestern Oklahoma at Deer Church with Wade and the all-new TRX Ultra crossbow outfitted with the Garmin Xero X1i crossbow sight with built-in rangefinder. We're guests of the Outfit Oklahoma, primarily a waterfowl and turkey operation. They also offer a variety of hunt packages for the giant whitetails that roam these parts.
Well, it's exciting. Opening day here in Oklahoma, and we're pretty fortunate. We get to have opening day in a lot of different places across the nation. Weather's going to be a little hot. It's a little windy out here. We're field testing some brand new products from 10 Point. We've got new crossbows, new broadheads. That's always fun for us. Scott and I came up here last year, and this is what I call the church, the Deer Church.
Last season, hunting opening day with the 10-point TX 440, Wade harvested a magnificent 10-pointer.
Holy cow. I have done this since I was a teenager, and I have watched a lot of deer. I have shot a lot of deer. I got so shook up on this thing here. It was just, I have never shot a deer in northwest Oklahoma. Look at the brows on this. Oh my gosh. In this part of northwest Oklahoma, it's very unique. You've got river bottoms, you've got creek bottoms, and then you've got lots of agriculture with a few big, areas of brush and woods in there. And you got to kind of dissect those. You definitely got to play the wind. But the conditions, once again, they play a big role in your success or failure. You get good cold conditions, I bet these deer are up on their feet at all times of the day roaming. But we haven't seen that in our 2 trips up here to Oklahoma. It's always been well into the 80s and 90s.
And this week is no different. With temps forecasted in the 90s and a warm south wind, conditions are not ideal. For his first sit, Wade set up in a hawk ground blind. He's carrying the 10-point TRX Ultra. After spending a lot of time on the range with this model, we've seen it consistently shoot at over 500 feet per second, with kinetic energy numbers at better than 300, as documented on the Garmin chronograph. Sitting on top is the Garmin Xero X1i crossbow scope with the ability to range targets up to 225 meters, a laser locate feature, and digital aim points. This combined build offers the ultimate setup for the high-performance crossbow hunter. So, all geared up, sitting in the hot September sun, Wade and Gentry settled in.
We were pretty excited. We got to watch a lot of butterflies. We had an attack of about 9,000 grasshoppers. But the one thing we didn't have was any deer. We saw 0 deer the first night.
We're in northwestern Oklahoma with the Outfit Oklahoma. It's the first week of September, and the weather is ridiculously hot. We're relegated to short evening hunts, which really boil down to the last minutes of shootable light. The daytime, however, is wide open.
We have a little match going on today, me and Gentry against Wade. I'm not for sure how this is going to work. We have to use, in 9 holes, like 4 or 5 of Gentry's tee shots regardless. But me and Gentry are scrambling against Wade, so, it's going to be a thrashing.
Rolled pretty good, though. Yeah, it did. 1 bogey and 2 birdies. That's pretty good.
At the end of the day, nobody could claim victory, so they returned back to church and neutral territory. Gearing up and heading out on day 2, we'll pick it up in the field with Wade Middleton.
What a pretty day, and some raw, rugged countryside here in northwest Oklahoma. We're not too far from the Cimarron River, and a place where I had a great hunt last year on opening day of Oklahoma's archery season. What a cool hunt. But right now we're dealing with some really hot and windy, challenging conditions, but you can't kill one on the couch. The wind's blowing about 20. Scott's hunting about 20 minutes from us with Jeff. Gentry and I are going to hike back across the same field and hope for a repeat of what happened last year. Temperature's about 93, 94. It's going to be a last 15 minutes of the day probably. You got to get in there early, get settled in, and let the shadows come out and see what happens. So as we get into the hunting time, we're going to be field testing brand new, yet to be released at the time that we're here, 10-point crossbows. It's really cool. I've been fortunate to do that for I don't know how many years now, and I get to see them before anybody else. And a lot of times it's our group that'll shoot one of the first deer with some of these new models. But you're going to see some pretty impressive products.
However, I have seen about 400 butterflies. That's always exciting. A lot of big grasshoppers. But we're getting close to that magic hour when anything can happen.
I don't know if the GoPro got all this. We were dropping things. I was having coughing fits. I mean, it was a mess. The blind was popping. We were trying to hide things. It's one of those deals that sometimes you're better to be lucky than good. And then, of course, here comes a couple of deer.
Pretty slow.
It wasn't long these two deer decided that it was bad. We were making noise, we stunk. I don't know what it was. They were seeing Gentry skylighted, we're pretty sure. And they blew and they were gone. Once again, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. You can hunt perfect sometimes and not find success. About 15 minutes later, we're sitting there and I look up and big deer. I've done this a long time. I mean, I will turn, by the time this is on TV, I'll be 60 years old. My hands were shaking. I was not touching the crossbow because I was like, I don't want to make any noise. I want to let that deer get in there. But this deer is at that corn pile and he's facing me the entire time. He is eyeing us. He raises his head and I'm like, God, don't breathe, don't move. And I've got my crossbow sitting there and I'm thinking, is this really, I know this conditions, I'm probably not gonna get more than one, maybe two chances. All of a sudden you just see his posture change. He freaks. I mean, you can tell he's getting ready to go. Well, in my mind, I'm shooting the fastest crossbow that basically I can get my hands on. 550 grain combination or 540 grain combination here with my bolt and my broadhead, and I'm shooting 505 feet per second. My kinetic energy is through the roof. I'm looking at that front shoulder and I go, I would shoot that with a gun. I'm creating enough energy here at 24 yards. I've got my Garmin Xero, it's telling me how far it is. And I said, I'm gonna blow through everything.
Sitting less than an hour, this guy walked in.
I've got my crossbow sitting there and I'm thinking, is this really, I know this conditions, I'm probably not gonna get more than one, maybe two chances this entire week. And this deer, all of a sudden, you just see his posture change. He freaks. I mean, you can tell he's getting ready to go. Well, in my mind, I'm shooting the fastest crossbow that basically I can get my hands on. 550 grain combination, or 540 grain combination here with my bolt and my broadhead, and I'm shooting 505 feet per second. My kinetic energy is through the roof. I know this because I've been using my Garmin chronograph to dial this in. I know what I've got. I'm looking at that front shoulder and I go, I would shoot that with a gun. I'm creating enough energy here at 24 yards. I've got my Garmin Xero, it's telling me how far it is. And I said, I'm gonna blow through everything right here. The entire bolt blew through that thing. That's a lethal hit. We just gotta find him at this point. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we blew that. I think we crushed that one. I think he's dead right over there. That's gonna be a dead deer now. Is he dead now? Is he dead 3 or 4 hours from now? We're gonna watch the footage a little bit and then we'll make a decision and go begin our tracking down there. But I mean, there's little you can convince me at first glance and what I've seen that deer is you know, we got one. Now we got to go do the tracking and go do the finding. What color's that? Yeah, I think that's all
it. Heading back to camp, the plan is to give this one a little time before rallying the troops and heading out to track. In the meantime, a big shout out to the 10-point TRX Ultra Crossbow. Incredible speed, performance, and accuracy. For a closer look, we'll turn it over to 10 Point's Randy Wood.
I want to talk to you about the new TRX Ultra Crossbow. This is our most accurate reverse draw crossbow we've ever made. It is 70% tighter groups. This bow shoots a blistering 515 feet a second. We have the new X-wide limbs. These limbs are 20% wider and 120% stronger than previous versions. Paired with that, we have the 8mm axles. These axles are stiffer and stronger and give the crossbow much more rigidity, which will give you increased accuracy and consistency. We also have the new precision string and cables. These are made with advanced processes and materials to give you string durability and consistent snap-on feel as you load the AccuX nock. On the nose of the bow, we have the new brushless machined aluminum rest. This rest is anchored on the end of the barrel and to the riser rod. It isolates that rest from any of the vibration of the crossbow. The time-proven Trigger Tech trigger delivers precision trigger pulls shot after shot. This has the AccuSlide Max built in. This lets you cock and decock the crossbow safely and consistently. On top, we have the Evo X Marksman Elite scope. These combinations of features are going to give you great accuracy and great consistency shot after shot. For more information, go to 10pointcrossbows.com.
Hunting with the Outfit Oklahoma and testing out the new 10-point crossbow's flagship model, the TRX Ultra, topped off with a Garmin Xero X1i crossbow scope, Wade just made a great shot on a big, mature 8-point. Back at camp, he rounded up the posse, and now they're in the field, ready to go.
All right. Well, the fun thing about, you need one, Scott?
I got this.
Okay. You know, the fun thing about hunting camps is all the people you get to hang out with, work, and go find your deer. Right now, Scott and Jeff, they were hunting like 20, 30 minutes from here. Gentry and I, you know, we were hunting together, but Ty and Kai were, you know, doing something else. In fact, unfortunately, Kai's wife hit a deer in the car, so they were dealing with that. Now we're back over here, and everybody's going to give us a hand to go track this deer. I mean, the overwhelming feeling is that we got him pretty good, but we're going to go look. So he went like this, and then right into there. Come right down here. Come right like that. And then he went just like that. Run right down that side. After I hit him, you know, where you can see him on the video, he ran like right through here, and it started pouring out, you know, right over here. And then he went along the tree and he went right into there. Oh yeah. Pretty good. I mean, we're 30 minutes into the track probably. We haven't gone that far, maybe 150 yards, and we're in this and around that. And I mean, it's some gnarly stuff, and it's a track that normally a lot of times will kind of be scattered around like this. This is a track you've got to pretty much be single file. Eventually we got up there and Jeff's like blood, and you know, we were following along. Next thing I know, I'm right behind Jeff, and he's up here, and we're in kind of, I mean, you can't really, we're in some big salt cedars maybe, I don't know, big thicket. And you just hear a crashing going on and going out here, and we all as deer hunters know to turn our lights off, and we're just all kind of sitting there, and the deer runs off. He didn't go 30 yards. That is a bad feeling as a deer hunter. That's a lot of times when you jump a deer like that, you know, you may not find any more blood. And the best thing you can do is get out of there. I felt like the best thing I could have done was probably not track that deer right away anyway, but there's a ton of coyotes there and it's hot. I want to save the venison as much as I can, get that meat. But after that, I knew as bad as the night was gonna be, we had to get out of there. So we get up the next morning and we got the cavalry.
I don't realize how close we were.
We got back where we jumped it. Come around and we're finding blood, and the deer had kind of done this and crossed on us. That's a tough deal when they do that. You got to find specks of blood here and there to make it all come together. And finally, I think it might have been Shane or Jeff, I can't remember who, they found a little speck. And then we found another speck to get off of where he had doubled back at. And then it was slow going.
Once Jeff picked up where the latest trail diverged, it led straight to the edge of the field.
I mean, it was painstakingly slow, but as we kept getting closer and closer, and I find a little bit of blood, and I go, here's some blood. And about that time, Shane, who's behind me, goes, there's your deer.
Oh, there he is right there. You better be dead. He's 5 yards. See his antlers. Nice deer. Yeah, you stand like on that hill right there, you'll be
Oh, wow. Wow, from where we jumped it. Thank y'all guys. It's always good to be out here with good friends that share the same thing. Kai, come on, Indian Jeff. I won't even ask for extra strokes next time we play golf, bud. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, he was dead when we got out of here last night. You know it? God, what a cool 8-point. Wow. What a cool deer. Look at the brow tines on that thing. Man, that's exciting right there. I love these big, tall 8-points like that with big brow tines. You know, you're debating all the time when you're deer hunting what to track, when not to track. And this was one of those ones last night that we got on the track right away trying to, you know, get him for the coyotes and everything else could get on him, and we jumped him, and that's always tough when you do that. And so we had to back out, but I mean, we got him. I'm proud of him. It's pretty exciting. Good times up here in Oklahoma, boys. What a fun hunt. What a good trip. Already replanning the trip to come back here to the outfit in Oklahoma. Great guys. Cool place where you're a deer hunter, turkey hunter, waterfowl hunter. They got a cool operation, and you can go to the deer church. The deer church has been good to me.
Whether you're on the ranch, the lease, or the trail, Yamaha ATVs and side-by-sides get the job done. Look them up at yamahamotorsports.com. As for the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries, we're pretty easy to find. That'll do it for this week. We'll see you next time, right here on the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries.